Oh, here we are. Hey, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I think it's Monday. I don't know what day it is. All right. So, we are talking today about game nights. So fun. All right. Have you been following along? You'll know we're kind of going in order. So we've been dropping hints at the next day's topic. So yesterday we went over launch parties, parties in general. We are going to touch on game nights now. So let me share my screen. All right. You would think I would have this down pat, but you know. Okay, so we are talking game nights. If you tuned in yesterday, or if you did not watch the replay, you will know we did go over our team's new stylist template. Do you remember the link? Anybody? New stylist template.thenailcandycrew.com. So easy to remember, right? Okay, so we're going back into that. And we went through the new stylist template, and towards the end, there was the button for game night. So we're going to talk more in depth about game nights. What the heck are they? How do you use them for your benefits? What in the world is this game night business? So game nights are really super important for a launch party and your VIP in general. They keep your group healthy, which a healthy group has to have interaction. If people aren't interacting on your posts, most likely they are not seeing your posts. So you want to be more than just an infomercial out there sharing, buy this, look at that. It's only $13, buy this. You want to provide entertainment, other content other than just the sale portion of Color Street. So game nights are a great way to do that. And if you were with us when we went over the new stylist template, you'll see the game night that I put together for a new stylist party, which is all about tips and tricks for using Color Street. So at the same time that they are interacting with you, helping to build your group's algorithms, they are also learning about the product also. So it's kind of a win-win for everyone. So typically with a game night, what I would suggest to do, I feel like I always say 3 days is like the rule for something important that you're doing in your group, which everything is important. But if you're having a major sale, or if you're planning on going live for the first time, or live to show a new collection or something like that, try to really build it up for like a 3-day period prior. So when you're opening up your launch party, maybe already have the date set for when you're going to do your game night. And you could put it in the description even of your group, like make sure and join us for game night on Thursday, 8:30 p.m. And then every single day prior to that, I would kind of hint at it somehow in the other posts that you're putting up. If you already have a following of customers and you're doing a game night, you could always send an email. So not only are you just telling them about it initially, but you're also reminding them each day. Life is busy. I know I need reminders all the time. I have several appointments that I go to on a regular basis that they will send me a text reminder, an email reminder, not just once, but like every they'll do them all for like 3 days prior to it. And I'm very thankful because I get busy and I forget things. So it's the same thing with this. You need to not just post about it once and hope people show up. Make it a big deal, because the more excited you are, the more excited they're going to be. Now on the day that game night arrives, I always put up usually a post in the morning, say it's game day. You could even do a little like game day incentive or something like that, a game day special. free accent nails with purchase, free shipping, buy 3 get 2, whatever you choose to do. But to make it even more fun and to push some of those sales, you could do that. So then I'll usually post about that in the morning, maybe put a reminder midday, and then I'll always do like a 1 hour reminder as well, like right before it's getting ready to start. Like, get those kids to bed, send your husband to the man cave. It's about time for game night, or vice versa. Send your wife to the she shed. So the more you advertise for stuff like this, the better turnout you're most likely going to have. So then what exactly is a game night? A game night is super duper simple. Like you can see here, this one is all about tips and tricks of Color Street, but they have all sorts of different game nights. And we'll kind of talk about that here in a minute. But if you're using this one, you can see I have the 1 hour reminder here. And then at the very beginning, there's a post that I usually tell people how this will work, because sometimes if someone's never experienced a social media game night before, your followers might not know what to expect. Some people may be like, is it just one post and that's it? They may not know that you're going to be posting every 5 minutes for the next hour, for the next 30 minutes. Or if you're choosing to do a game night on Zoom, just kind of give them a heads up on what to expect in the next 30 minutes to an hour, so that they know. And I also, at this time, at the very start of game night, I will drop in, hey, surprise, there's a prize involved for those who are participating. So you can give away a fun prize if you wish. To those who do interact with your games, it gives further incentive to do so. And again, all of that is helping to keep your group healthy, and that's what you want. So really with this, I have it labeled. So it's mainly true or false questions about like layering. What is Color Street? Can you use more than one strip? How to remove, pricing, stuff like that. It's very simple. So you would post the true or false version, and you wouldn't actually post the answer maybe until the next day. You could even go back through and post the answer the next day under each post that you put up. If you want to do it that way, so then these people actually know the answers. Don't just leave them hanging like, I think you're not supposed to pick off your nail polish, but I'm not sure. Make sure you go back in and you tell them, the answer here is false. Never ever pick off your nail strips. And when people are interacting with your game nights, and they're giving their answers and things like that, make sure you're replying to each one also, so that you're also kind of having a conversation with them on each of these posts. Then again, you're going to boost that post even further, and it's going to help more people see it as well. So you're like having a conversation with everyone, whether you don't even know if it's something that you could reply back to it anyways. Ask them a question, or reply with a GIF, something, just show up somehow. It all helps, trust me. So again, this is an example of this game night. There's so many other game nights out there. If you want to look for different things to use, you can go to any of our current graphics groups. You will notice I just shared in our team page that Color Street is actually now working on sharing their own nail bar graphics, and they just shared a couple interactive posts for Halloween themed nail bars. So grab some of those, use some of those. Otherwise, let's see here. Let me go to Phoenix Graphics Group. We'll go here. So this is just, again, one of the examples of our graphics groups. There's Norma's, there's so many different ones. But if you go to the search bar right here at the top and type in game night if I can spell, if you type game night in the search bar, and if you want, switch this to most recent so that you can see things that actually apply to what's going on at the current time, like whether it's seasonal or something like that. But there's so many different game nights already made up for you, so you can use them, whether it's your launch party or whether it's you've been a stylist for months. I would still highly suggest do a game night just randomly here and there. I wouldn't, if I were you, make it like an every Sunday night thing, because you want to keep people on their toes. You want to keep them guessing as to what's going to happen in your group. Sometimes if you do the same thing week in and week out, it can get monotonous and people can get bored. So if you're experiencing a lull in your group where you feel like there's not much activity going on, it may be time for a game night. And game nights don't have to be nail related either. Some of my best game nights that I've done are completely off the wall, like asking questions about I think one of the Halloween game nights I did in the past, I asked people stupid questions about Halloween. Like, would you rather stuff your clothes with straw and walk around with straw in your clothes for an entire day? Or would you rather be covered in pumpkin guts? Like, just asking random questions that people would never even like sit there to think about, but it gets people like laughing and interacting. I mean, I would totally, if I came across that post on Facebook, I would totally have to respond. So it doesn't have to be nail related whatsoever. Let me see here. Let me back up. Christina asked, is there a place I can find these games? So yeah, Christina, if you're still watching, check out the Phoenix graphics groups, Norma's graphic group. If you want to use the new stylist ones, they're in that new stylist template. So you literally just type in new stylist template.thenailcandycrew.com. And that will take you to these ones that we looked at here. You'll just scroll down to where it says game night. And then these you can all save right from this file. So these are good basics to use if you're new, or if you haven't done the tips and tricks with your group for a while. I mean, your groups should be gaining new people at all times. So it's important to make sure and share the basics every so often. If you haven't done a launch party type atmosphere in your group for a while, it may be a good idea to be like, you know what, we're going to do a relaunch right now. We've got so many new people in our group. I haven't shared with you how to apply these, how to remove these, how to do layering. So we're going to do a back to the basics launch party and make that into a whole shindig in your VIPs. You don't have to be new just to do a party like that. Let's see. So where did we go here? So in the Phoenix group, right away, I saw there was Wizard of Oz game night. So you can look through and see what kind of posts they have for that in particular. This and that is a very popular game night theme to use. And you can do anything with that. There's this and that graphics everywhere. So if you even go to those graphics groups and type in this and that, I'm sure you could come up with a zillion different options there, but they mainly have like an outfit or something and 2 nail strips. Like, which one would you pair with this outfit? A really fun one to do in Halloween is you could even grab Halloween costumes off of Google and make your own this or that, which there's probably these out there too that you could look for, but maybe do pair nail strips with a Halloween costume. Would you wear this one or would you wear that one? You could even do that with nail fees. Also, you could go to some of the nail fees groups and just grab 2 nail fees that you love. Maybe one's a solid, one's a glitter. Put them next to each other and say, okay, this or that. Which one? Which one do you like? It's so easy. You can make anything into a game. People do that with food, with vacation places. So it's fun, and it's a good idea to sprinkle in more than just the nail stuff. So people aren't just like bombarded by nails every instance. You want to create that community atmosphere, that place for your people that is fun to hang out in. And that's why game nights are so good. You could even do, like I said in the beginning, like a live game night on Zoom, whether it's like bingo or there's things like Battleship, all sorts of stuff. But game nights definitely keep a group healthy. Let's see what we pull up with Norma's group here real quick. So the original graphics group for dry polish. Let's see. Game night. I can't type. I can't type. All right, let's see. Glow in the dark booking game. So yes, that's the other thing I wanted to touch on. When you're doing a game night, really two particular things I like to sprinkle into every game night is a game or an interactive post about hosting and a game or interactive post about the opportunity. This month, a really good and simple interactive post about the opportunity could be centered around the additional 5 sets people get in their starter kit. Like today in my VIP group, I just made a graphic that was the number 18 and I plastered it in my group and I was like, all right, we're playing a game today. We are going to share pictures of all the things with the number 18 that we come in contact with throughout our day. So if you see something, if you see the number 18, if you have someone's birthday who's 18 that you know today or this year, anything that has to do with 18, share a photo below. So I'm getting people to interact with me. And then at the end of the day, I'm going to be like, you know what the significance of that number 18 is? And then I'll drop in, you get 18 sets in the starter kit this month. So this month is a great time to come up with all sorts of games and interactive posts revolving around that. But let's see, a lot of popular ones are the booking games. This one's just kind of boring, but you can simply put up a graphic like this. If you schedule a party, you get a prize, or you can simply just say, pick a number, each heart behind it has a prize, and then everybody will plop their numbers in the comments, and then you will reach out and private message that person and say, surprise, you won a party. If you book a party with me this month, you will get 2 free sets. You could have stipulations involved, like you have to at least invite 10 people, whatever you want. You could make the prize accent nails. You can do anything with these, but I always highly suggest sprinkling something into your game nights around the opportunity, something around booking. If you're not doing that, you're missing out big time. Well, a really good interactive post during game nights too is you could put up just a picture of yourself. If you still have your starter kit, you could hold the starter kit and say, ask me anything your heart desires about Color Street or about this gig or about being a Color Street stylist, so that you get people asking you about the opportunity. And you could even drop in a call to action to our team opportunity group if they want to find out more, or you could post that in the comments after the games are over and in response to the people who are asking you questions. So you can use those as tools to help you. So don't forget that booking game and opportunity game in every single game night that you do. I highly suggest it. Let's see what else they have in here, and then we'll go. Football, this or that. Here is Battleship. So make sure you're utilizing these graphics groups. So that's a fun one too. It looks, people will just drop their like E3, and then you'll have to decide what you want your prizes to be. But it could be a coupon. You don't even have to give anything away. It could be $5 off your next buy 3, get 1 free. If you do that, make sure and put a expiration date on it so that people aren't writing it out forever. Maybe just make it valid for that month. But I highly encourage you all to do game nights in your VIP. They will help it out, I promise, and make them a big deal. Don't forget, they're only going to get as excited as you are. So if you are like, wah, wah, that's exactly the vibe that your group is going to have. So think about it. Trying to think if there's anything else I forgot to tell you guys. I don't think so. Okay. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Tuesday. I will pop back in and chat with you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.